by State Farm. Tonight, Western Conference matchup, the San Antonio Spurs sitting third.
Him or, for that matter, Tony Parker in that lineup.
Well, for Utah, second of a back-to-back. The Spurs won in Portland. Utah got third in the replay center. It's Mark Davis. And Jonas Jerebko in the starting lineup with Rodney Hood. And Rodney Hood hits the three, and she made Laverne.
Oh, yeah,
settle down, man. Settle down.
Yeah, John Priest in that lineup. It's really been about what this guy's been able to do. LaMarcus Aldridge.
They look at a career-low assist as Ingles fires up a long three. Favors muscles his way to the rebound and a two-handed. His second consecutive game. He likes what he sees. Good catch and finish by Favors. Jazz come out. He was
performance last night. Yeah, they were tired, but that's the NBA. You're going to have stretches where the schedule's not kind as Tony Parker's able to get all the way to the rim.
In Boston last night in Oklahoma City, they scored just 79 points and lost big 107-79 as Jerebko against Oklahoma City. They couldn't buy a basket. Only made 2 field goals in the first 8 minutes. Forbes hits a three.
He's able to knock that down. They just continue to do what they do and find ways to win basketball games.
Jerebko shakes Laverne off the window. Well, the Jazz without Rudy Gobert, so they're in this small lineup. There's a good dish. Parker to Laverne. A little French connection.
Yeah.
Greg. Here's Parker, gives it up to Laverne again. Shot clock down to 6. Laverne will take it himself. A little right-handed hook is good.
Scoring 27 times. That's the most of any player in the NBA. It doesn't sound like a stat line, guys, of a player who was confused, unhappy, and even requested a trade this summer.
When we met with him was that he had forgotten as a coach that this is a guy that's been in one system for 9 years. And so all of a sudden you're going to come in and Kawhi Leonard him without some friction. And it's been a rough stretch, but this season has been a bit of a godsend. And you get the tip back there.
On the floor with Patty Mills, Rudy Gay operating in a 6-man role now for the Spurs. Here's Hood. Hood can flat out shoot.
And the thing, the Lakers were really impressive. Kyle Kuzma, and you heard the guys on the studio show talk about it. I mean, he is just not sure he knew where he was on the floor.
Joe Johnson gets a little separation with Anderson and hits the Spurs. Udo camping in the lane, scores it with the left.
About the bench, or lack thereof. They were 0 for 7 in that first quarter. And that's where the troubles really started.
Big shot, Joe. The bench for Utah all season. Having a terrific year. Cephalosha steps in, gives it up. Rubio for 3. And Ricky Rubio hits a triple.
Yeah.
For Ricky Rubio and trying to learn his way into this system. Bryn Forbes, he's deadly when he can line it up. And he lines that one up.
7-minute mark of that first quarter.
Kawhi Leonard had a 7-minute run in the first quarter. Parker on the take. Parker with the left hand scores it off
the 6'8 Johnson.
Dump it into Favors. Kicks it to the corner. Joe Johnson. Yes!
Time. And I talked to him before the game and asked him, how much longer are you going to play? As you see, Bertans knocked down that triple. He said, I don't know.
Things they will have this year. They got a couple more in February. Bertans coming off the 3, now on the take, and he hits with the right hand. 2 stars for Utah. Gobert and Mitchell watch this one. Pau Gasol is out with a groin injury, as is Danny Green. Good dish from Leonard to Laverne. Shot clock to 8. A lot of deep clock scenarios. Cephalosha hits a 3.
That was time where whenever he can need him down a stretch of games. They don't have that guy. Donovan Mitchell's been terrific, but it's hard to expect a rookie to carry their playoff caliber team. And how about the block there by Jerebko?
Jerebko coming in from the back with a block on Laverne. Now Hood for 3. Oh, yeah. And they're up. And
there is really the evolution of the NBA. You get the block on one end, and generally you're looking to get a rim run off a live ball turnover.
Parker runs into a wall, and Udo And now it'll be Leonard for a three. Yes.
Wow. How about the
Leonard drills?
How about the hands to catch that pass?
Hayward, who averaged nearly 22 a game last year. George Hill, second leading scorer last year with the Jazz. A playoff team. Made it into the second round as Rodney Hood. Snow looking for help. Mills jumped the lane, disrupted that. Spurs in transition. Murray can fly. Forbes can fire. And Forbes hits his second three.
I tell you what, that was a really good because of the confidence. I don't think that's going to be the case here tonight.
Now this we know. We're not going to see much of Leonard in the second half, and he scores on a little fadeaway. Three-point shooting for the Spurs. Lately has let him down, but they've hit 6 already in this game. Missed on a couple of tries. Good little turnaround. That was last night. There's Kawhi Leonard, air ball on the three, and that's going to take us to the end of the first half. And the Jazz, after a disappointing loss last night.